sit or lie back, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, allow yourself to relax. Imagine that with every inward breath, you're breathing in peace and calm, breathing out any stress or tension in your mind or your body. Allow yourself to let go now. To allow your mind to drift or wander, close your eyes if they aren't already. Sit back and relax. And let go. Focus your mind inward, narrowing your focus to only the sound of my voice, allowing everything else in the world outside to fall away. It can take care of itself for a while. This is time for you. Time to relax. Take another deep breath in and let go with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0 is deep sleep, letting go, allowing your mind to drift deeper now, feeling your body becoming more comfortable on the surface it's lying on. Notice now the parts of your body that are in contact with that surface. Ensure that your arms and your legs are comfortably relaxed, not touching each other, not crossed. At any time that you need to adjust to be comfortable or scratch that itch, you may do whatever you need to do to become more comfortable without any concern for coming out of hypnosis. Every breath you take relaxes you further and takes you deeper into hypnosis. And every word that I say as my voice becomes comfortable and familiar to your mind becomes an invitation or a signal to relax even further. Letting go. Relaxing your legs. Noticing how heavy and comfortable they feel there. Relaxing them even further to the point where you don't think they would move even if you wanted them to. Relaxing your arms in the same manner. Feeling the muscles in your arms melting, becoming like warm butter. How comfortable that is. The familiar, soothing feeling of allowing your body to relax, allowing every source of tension to simply drain away. With your eyes closed, focus your eyes. You can focus your eyes even with them closed. And notice what you see. Is there a velvety black darkness? Are there any swirls of color or light patterns that you see there? Just noticing what you see there and allowing that feeling, that sensation to relax you. And with your eyes still closed, for a couple of seconds, look up toward the top of your head and observe that sensation, that relaxing sensation. And notice how it makes your mind want to drift and wander. And that's okay. Your conscious mind can drift and wander and do what it will, allowing you to concentrate on the sound of my voice while your conscious mind experiences pleasant thoughts and pleasant daydreams, drifting and wandering where it will. Your unconscious mind at all times is focused on the sound of my voice, and with every word that I speak, that focus becomes more narrow and more intent on the focus strictly on the sound of my voice. If there's any sound in your environment that signals that your immediate attention is needed, then you will be able to find yourself rousing, feeling calm, wide awake and alert, but relaxed and focused and able to handle whatever the situation is with no panic, no concern whatsoever. Good. Now just return to drift with me, deeper and deeper with every moment, with every breath and with every word. Now, you have a goal in mind. What is that goal? Recall it to your mind now. What is that goal that you hold for yourself? And I want you to imagine for a moment that you have achieved that goal and that someone has handed you a beautiful trophy for achieving that goal, and you feel yourself, see yourself holding that trophy up in front of a large cheering crowd. You have done it. You have accomplished it. You have achieved your goal. Feel how that feels. Allow it to fill your heart and fill your chest and fill your mind, that feeling of accomplishment, satisfaction, and self-respect. And now I want you to focus on that feeling of self-respect and realize that it is, in fact, that feeling of self-respect that allowed you to achieve this and any goal. Isolate that feeling. All those other feelings are good and wonderful and useful, and you should keep them. And right now I want you to isolate and focus on that feeling of self-respect. Notice where it is in your body that you feel that. Do you feel it in your heart, in your chest? Do you feel it in your mind? Do you feel it in your throat? Where do you feel self-respect? And I want you to imagine now bringing that feeling up even stronger. And I want you to imagine the next situation that you are in, where you are required to make a choice, a decision. And you can make a decision that honors you. A decision for health and prosperity and wealth and wellness of mind, body, and spirit. Or you can make a poor decision. A decision that does not come from self-respect. That decision may come from a number of other places, but none of those places are self-respect. And you now know where that place of self-respect is, where you feel it in your body, how you experience it for yourself. And now that you know that, you can return there and engender those feelings of self-respect anytime you want to. So imagine yourself faced with a decision now. And imagine making the decision that honors you, the decision that comes out of that feeling of self-respect. And you realize something very important. You realize that you are faced with decisions every moment of every day. And that when you make a decision out of self-respect, that it is always the right decision. And that when you make a decision out of self-respect, that right decision leads to better ways of living, to richer paths in your life, to more rewarding relationships, and a deeper, more fulfilling relationship with yourself, which then in turn leads to more self-respect. Now I want you to imagine that you're going into a party. Imagine you're walking into a party and you see the door before you now. Look at that door. Notice what you can tell by looking at it, by seeing it. What color it is, what material it's made out of. Reach out and touch it. Notice its texture. And grab a hold of that doorknob. There's a party behind that door. It's a party for you. It's a party to celebrate the fact that you have achieved that goal. That trophy is in there, mounted high on a visible place where everybody can see it. They're all waiting for you because they love you. Everyone that you love, everyone you know and love is there. Behind this door, you can hear the hum of conversation now. So go ahead and turn that doorknob and push that door open. And as you do, you see the faces of the people that you love turning and looking at you, and the expressions on their faces reflect the accomplishment that you have achieved. And you feel that sense of achievement, self-respect, and pride growing within you. Go ahead and walk in and wander among them and mix and mingle. Hear their praise for you, their congratulations, and accept those congratulations with grace, because you know that you deserve it. You deserve it. Because the decisions that you have made have been decisions in your own highest good, your own interest at a high level, allowing for health, wealth, abundance, materially, spiritually, emotionally, in all ways. And it is all grown out of that sense of self-respect. That sense of self-respect that you know now how to get in touch with so much deeper, so much more powerfully, and anytime you need to. Continue to mix and mingle, and every once in a while glance up at that trophy that represents the achievement of your goal. See it shining. They have a spotlight focused on it there, and it sparkles. And every time you look at it, you feel so good. You feel so good. And as you mix and mingle throughout the room, feel the ground, the floor beneath your feet. And as you continue to walk further and further along, notice that the feeling of the ground turns to a sandy beach beneath your feet. And as you look around, you realize that all of a sudden you're no longer at that party. You're on a beautiful beach, all by yourself. Now, this is a beautiful beach of your own creation, a perfect place, as perfect is for you. So you look around and notice everything that's there. Look out to the ocean and see the waves. Hear the waves coming up and lapping the shore. See the water coming up and running down and leaving the beautiful flat, moist sand. Is it daylight? Is the sun streaming down, or is it a full moon with the soft glow of the moon bathing the beach? It will be whatever is right for you. And as you look around, you see a stick, a piece of driftwood, about 3 feet long, and you pick it up. And you wander down to the water's edge, where that sand is moist. And as you look down at your feet, you see the little indentations that you make into that moist sand, and little bubbles that come up as you step down and then fade back into the sand as you lift your foot up. And you stop, and for a moment you just gaze out at the sea. And then suddenly you remember the stick in your hand. And you take that stick and you draw a circle around yourself, standing there on the sand, turning 360 degrees and drawing a circle around yourself. This is your circle of power. And into this circle you are now going to place every quality and characteristic that you already have, that you already own, that leads to your success. So into this circle, the first thing you're going to replace is that sense of self-respect that you're now so much more aware of and so much more connected to. Perhaps a beautiful shell represents this circle and you place it there on the sand. But whatever symbol or image your mind chooses to represent self-respect is the right one for you. And now into that circle, place the other things that you value and that allow you to make the right decisions in your life to lead to the success that you know you can have. Love. Love of others and love for others. Determination. A sense of fair play, willpower. Intelligence, creativity. Relationships. What else will you place in your circle of power? All of the resources that you need to succeed in your life are already here. Your personality, the way you connect with others. Place that here in your circle of power. Everything that you need, right here in your circle of power, and success itself. Place success itself right here in your circle of power. The only thing that you ever need to measure in your life is success, because that which we measure increases and improves. So there's no sense in measuring anything that is negative. The only thing you need to measure is success in order to improve and increase success in your life. So now, as you stand in your circle of power, realize that anytime you're faced with a decision, and we are faced with decisions every moment of our lives, anytime you are faced with a decision and going one way leads to the path of success, and it involves making a decision out of that sense of self-respect, making the best decision for yourself and your highest good. Or you could go the other way and make a poor decision, a decision that doesn't respect you. Imagine stepping into your circle of power. All you have to do is close your mind, close your eyes. Step into this circle of power here on the beach and feel all of these elements of success around you, all of these resources that are already in your life. And I want you to imagine them now starting to swirl around you. They rise up off of the beach into the air column around you, and they start to swirl around you, getting closer and closer and closer to your body. And as they move into your body, they actually merge with you, merging with you. And as they do, you can feel it. You can feel self-respect coming in, because you know where that is felt now in your body. And you feel it merging into you, and you feel it growing more powerful within you as it does that. You feel love coming in. You feel that sense of determination. You feel success. You feel connections. You feel relationships. You feel them all growing inside of you, growing stronger and stronger, and your chest starts to swell with the emotion and the realization that you really do have everything that you need. And now, it's time to take action, and action is called decisions. The decisions that you make each moment of your life lead to your success or not. So every moment of your life, you are faced with a decision to pursue success, to make a decision that's based out of self-respect and out of these wonderful resources that you know you have, or to make a decision that's not based out of self-respect. And you now know which decision you're going to make, and you have a tool that allows you to make the right decision, and that is simply closing your eyes and imagining yourself on this beach, stepping into this circle of power, feeling all of these wonderful resources swirling around you and merging with you. And when you open your eyes, and this needs only take 2 seconds, you know, and you feel in your heart which decision you need to make. And as you make good decisions based out of self-respect, honoring your sense of love for yourself and others, those good decisions will lead to success. And success in any measure is all you need to focus on in your life in order to have more of it. So now, I'm going to allow you a moment of silence while your unconscious mind incorporates and integrates all of these suggestions and thoughts and messages into your mind and personality. Good. And now take a deep breath and a long, slow exhale. And in a moment I will count from 1 to 5. And when I reach the count of 5, you'll awaken feeling rested and refreshed, full of energy, ready to make those powerful, wonderful decisions in your life, honoring the respect that you have for yourself and for the universe. Starting the count up at 1 and feeling yourself returning now to this time and this place, aware once again of your body. At 2, feeling the energy returning, flowing into your arms, flowing into your legs. At 3, now, needing a little more oxygen, so you take a deep breath. Providing more energy. And you feel that energy now up behind your eyes, and your eyes start to move behind your eyelids. And you feel wonderful from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in every way. 5 is eyes open wide awake.